Good afternoon. This is the IVC School Superintendent Chad Allison, and I just wanted to give you some updates for the week of April 13th, 2020. First, locally with COVID-19, as you may be aware, we have 27 confirmed cases of COVID-19. That is as of April 12th, yesterday afternoon. 53 cases in the Tri-County area, including Tazewell and Woodford counties. Across the state, we have now reached 20,852 positive tests of COVID-19. We have tested over 100,000 individuals in Illinois. Unfortunately, we have also experienced 720 deaths because of COVID-19. Just as a reminder, this is the CDC recommendations. They do have a typo, but please remember to clean your hands often. Avoid close contact. Stay at home as much as possible, which is part of that stay-at-home order from Governor Pritzker. Cover your mouth and nose with a cloth face covering when you're around others if you are out in public. Cover coughs and sneezes at home, and clean and disinfect as much as possible. On Friday night, you may have noticed that we left our lights on at the high school football field, the baseball field, the soccer field, and the softball field, really to honor our first responders, our healthcare providers, our teachers, and our students. COVID-19 and this pandemic is impacting all of us, and we really just wanted to take the opportunity to say thank you for all that all of you are doing. This is a very difficult, challenging situation, and we appreciate all of our first responders, our healthcare providers, as well as our students, parents, families for all that you're doing. So that last Friday was just to say thank you and to honor all of you. Remote learning schedule for this week, April 13th, today. We do not have school, so there are no remote learning activities assigned for today. 4 choices on the choice board for this week, but of course, as always, you're certainly welcome to do more than your minimum choice board options. If you want to do the whole board, that is certainly something that our students are able to do. Unfortunately, tomorrow, April 14th, was our originally scheduled SAT day. The state board is working with SAT to hopefully give a voucher to all of our juniors so that next fall they'll be able to take the SAT, which is such an important part of the college admittance process. So we'll keep you updated as that hopefully occurs. And at this point, no update. We are still at April 30th for our stay-at-home order as well as school closure from Governor Pritzker. We still have prom that's going to be determined. That was originally scheduled for April 25th. And graduations right now are still on the calendar for May 17th. We'll keep you updated if we're able to hold those great events. Student breakfast and lunch program continues to go very well. Last week, April 6th through the 10th, you can see we served 2,796 meals. So again, third consecutive week, we've seen an increase in the number of students that are getting the breakfast and lunch SAC program. We certainly urge everyone to participate. Just as a reminder, it is free to anyone under 18. You don't need to have a student ID or anything. Just please stop by any of these locations: IVC HS, CEC, Mossville United Methodist Church, Pinewood Estates, Crossroads Baptist, Lake of the Woods during those times to participate in that free program. Last week, I did send out an email that unfortunately we know that some of our families are experiencing changes in employment because of everything that's going on with closures to restaurants and businesses. If your employment status has changed, we would urge you to pick up an application for the National School Lunch Program. You do not need to do that to get the free lunch and breakfast program, but the Department of Agriculture has authorized pandemic EBT funds. Those are additional funds on top of the National School Lunch Program for families that may be in need. So we would urge you to get that application. We are going to process those this week. And so if you are part of our free or reduced lunch program, you may be given the opportunity to receive some funds through the Department of Agriculture pandemic EBT program. We just want to make sure everyone that is in need of that qualifies. So please complete that application and return it to the same pickup location as you received it, and we'll get those processed this week. Chromebooks, we have given out nearly 450 Chromebooks. If you still have a need, please contact your building administrators. You can see them listed there, and they'll be happy to make arrangements to get you a Chromebook if you still need one of those. We've talked about internet access. If you are having problems with internet access or need internet access, Mediacom's a great option at $9.95 a month. First 2 months are free. And then from that point, $9.95, and the IVC Educational Foundation will pay for $5 of that, half of it, for 10 months. So for a year, you could pay $50 for internet access, with the Education Foundation paying the other $50. Unfortunately, we know that Mediacom doesn't reach everyone. T-Mobile has some hotspots that we're working on, trying to make sure that we can provide that for anyone who's outside the Mediacom area. Unfortunately, those will not be here for a few more weeks. Sent out surveys on Thursday to our parents, pre-K through 12. At this point, as of this morning, we received 386 responses. Parents should have gotten a notification via your email that we have in the Teacher Ease system. Students, if you have an IVC Schools email address, we received 281 responses, but we would love to get a lot more of our students sharing their thoughts on how things are going with remote learning. And that also went to their student email addresses. Teachers were also given a survey. This is obviously something we've never done before. Remote learning is absolutely new, as of 2 weeks ago. So we want to try to provide the best service we can. So please share your thoughts, give us your feedback so that we can do the best possible job. Those reminders sent out, but please participate. The choice boards we've talked about are posted each week on the IVC Schools websites. But one thing that we do want to draw your attention to today, the district COVID-19 resources, the bottom right-hand corner of the ivcschools.com page. You can see here, that takes you to the general remote learning resources. Down at the bottom, the Superintendents Challenge. Last week, hopefully you remember, was the Spaghetti Bridge Challenge. We did have a couple students who participated. We want to congratulate Travis Head, that is Travis, CEC student, as well as Brennan Hemstreet with his grandfather there, Handy Truitt. They participated last week. You can see some pictures. We'd really encourage everyone to participate in that Superintendent's Challenge. You can see that picture not only includes Brennan, but Autumn Truitt, Kellen Truitt, who are Mossville students, as well as Elise and Brennan Hemstreet with Betty Truitt, grandma, in the background there. That bridge that Brennan created, you'll see in just a second, actually held up 36.5 pounds. So congratulations to that team for doing the Spaghetti Bridge Challenge. This week, we're doing the face covering challenge for week 2. Click on that link. It'll take you to this page, which shows you some information about face covering, as well as how to create your own face covering if you're going to be out in public. There's a sewing machine option if you have those skills. If you don't, this is the face covering that I was working on. Cutout t-shirt face covering. Seems to be effective. Very basic. If you've got a pair of scissors, you can make your own face covering. Bandana is there. The challenge would be to then personalize. Make your face covering what you would like it to be. Take a picture, send it to me at callison@IVC Schools, and next week we'll have you as part of our carousel of pictures on the district website for completing the Superintendent's Challenge. Thank you so much. If you're able to do that, yes, I do not have a whole lot of skills, but was able to cut out a great IVC maroon face covering that I have been wearing out in public. So please help us as we try to stop the spread of COVID-19. We want all of our students, teachers, staff to be back in these buildings. That's what school is intended for. We want you all back. Please, let's do our part to try to squash that curve and get us back in school as soon as we can. As we continue to talk about, we are separate, but very much trying to do everything we can to be together during this difficult time. So please participate in the Superintendent's Challenge. Email a picture of your face covering to me at callison@ivcschools.com. Also, if you can, tweet it to "It's a Great Day to Be a Ghost" on Twitter using that hashtag. If there's anything we can do to help, please contact me, callison@ivcschools.com. Mr. Buzzard, the assistant superintendent, all the principals are there as well. We hope you are safe. Please take care. We look forward to seeing you back in our buildings very soon. Have a great day.